Alright, hello everybody and welcome to another video. I'm quite excited about what might be in store today because I'm on my way to meet Nick Livesey. Now if you don't know Nick Livesey, not only is he a fantastic photographer, but he is a mountain guide. So yeah, we're going to hopefully go and see some remote Welsh mountains, beautiful scenery, the weather's fantastic. Fantastic for hiking. Photography, I don't know, who knows. We'll see when we get up into the mountains. But it's going to be a good one either way, so I'm excited for what might happen today. Like how the grass is smoking. The video, I need a clean zip. If I get stuck, it just ruins the ambience of the video. It's like, come on. Ah yes, the Llyn Peninsula.
Llyn Peninsula, yeah. Big finger jutting out some lovely hills over there too. And some amazing coastal walking.
So what a day, what an absolute day for coming out for a nice hill walk. I have no idea where we are, by the way. Nick, he's been leading it. Not only do I not know where I am, but I couldn't pronounce it even if I did. But it's absolutely glorious, so wild, so rugged. When I think of hiking in North Wales, I always just think of Snowdonia, which is fairly busy. You see lots of other people, but there's no one here, man. It's really nice, really, really wild. We're about an hour and a half from sunset, and the views are just beautiful, absolutely stunning. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen with the light, because it is very blue, which doesn't always lend itself to photography. We're not where we need to be just yet. We've got a down and then an up, and then we should start hopefully settling in for a bit of photography. Yeah, at the minute though, the light is harsh, really, really harsh, but the views, perfect. All right, so we have made it to our shooting location. It's been a beautiful hike. It's been epic, but at this time of year, man, the light goes fast. We are losing the light, but it's beautiful. We've got this rich golden light. This started off yellow, then golden, and now it's getting almost magenta. And it's casting on the rocks around us. Now we have this beautiful peak, this big crag that's catching the light, but I couldn't make a composition out of it. The more I look at it, it's beautiful, but I couldn't make it into an image. And I guess it comes back to that, well, it's one of two things. One, a great view doesn't make a great photograph necessarily, which is what it could be. Or two, I'm absolutely knackered and I can't be bothered walking around trying to find a foreground. It's probably that. It's impressive, but it's not for me right now. Instead, what's caught my attention are these striations on this mountain which is further away. There's these rock formations, and the way this golden magenta light is catching this striated rock, the light and the shadow and the textures, it looks fantastic. It's very abstract, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going in with the long lens, finding the light which is falling on the hills and capturing that. That's what caught my attention, so it makes sense that that is what I would focus in on and shoot. So abstract images of the distant rocks with the last of the light catching it. So I'll get this shot and then probably get moving again, try and get another shot because it's really cold. Well, I hope you liked that last image. It's the only one you're getting. Oh my, it's beautiful. The light goes so quickly though. I was planning to shoot this scene behind me, which is the 𝘭𝘪𝘯𝘬𝘴 Peninsula, and all of this, these grasslands down at the bottom that run out to the sea. It all had beautiful light on it. By the time I'd got my camera, come over to this viewpoint, which is probably 100 yards from where I took the last image, the sun and the light gone in a split second, and now the shot's not even worth taking, especially because it's so windy and I'm on 200mm. So I've just been sat here enjoying the view. It's glorious, 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 glorious. What a day. So I'm wondering if anybody can educate me. Is this, what did you say, Band of Venus? Belt of Venus or the Earth shadow? Is there a difference? If so, what's the difference? And I couldn't resist a shot straight across the lowlands with one small 𝘭𝘪𝘯𝘬𝘴. I'm going to call it a 𝘭𝘪𝘯𝘬𝘴. I'm trying with my Welsh pronunciations. A small lake, or a tarn if this was in England, in the foreground. Let me know in the comments about the Earth shadow / Belt of Venus, and if there is a difference. If so, what is that difference? But yeah. Man, what a day. Good hike. Good hiking day. Sorry, good hill walking day.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Man. Yeah, that hike was good. 8.5 miles, which doesn't sound too long, but lots of ups and downs. The views were epic. But you know what? I can't believe how fast the light went. Like, you're talking 2 minutes, beautiful light, and then nothing. Anyway, Nick's gone home, but I want to give his book a promotion. If you're interested in hiking and photographing in Snowdonia, this is going to be a fantastic resource. Or you can just hit Nick up yourself. He's a qualified mountain leader. That's what he does. That's his job. So he takes people out into the mountains. He has a thing called Secret Snowdonia. Yeah, well worth it. Well worth it if you fancy a bit of a different kind of adventure, a more unique adventure, I suppose. And of course, you can apply your photography. All right, testing 2. Good, all good. Sorry, guys. Apologies, microphone cut off again. If you've watched this channel for any amount of time, you'll know the problems I have with this unreliable microphone. Anyway, we're plugged in now, plugged into a proper mic. But it does bridge me beautifully onto today's video sponsor, which is Artlist. So if you're a content creator like me, YouTube videos, or you create Facebook videos, Instagram and all that stuff, and you need music, well, Artlist is a place to go for that music. They've got a massive library of amazing sounds. God, what am I, like 21? The music you've heard in today's video is all from Artlist. And as well as music, they also have sound effects. Yeah, they've got great music. For example, Delica, play me a really good track from Artlist. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Okay, Delica, what music should I never use in my YouTube videos? Yeah, right, thanks for that. Alright, I'm just having a bit of fun, but if you do need music for your online content creation, I'd recommend the personal plan. If you pay yearly, so annually, it works out at $9.99 per month, or you can pay monthly, but then it's $14.99 per month. And for that, you just get access to masses and masses of music and sound effects that can all be used across various social media platforms. So I will pop a link in the description if you're interested, and if you use that link and sign up to the annual plan, I believe you get an additional 2 months as well. So I'm about ready for bed now. I'm actually in a pub car park. Me and Nick went to the pub, had an amazing meal, and the landlord said I could sleep in the car park, so that is a bonus. So I reckon tomorrow I'm gonna rest in the morning, have a lie-in, and then hit the beach, because I quite fancy photographing the beach that I could see from the top of that mountain where I was just before. I think that'd be quite a nice way to round off this video. So hopefully a nice shot from the beach tomorrow. But for now, I need to sleep. So yeah, I'll see you all in about half a second. I really hope I get a photograph today. I really do. I think there's something quite special about tying together the mountains with the coastline, especially here in North Wales, because the scenery and what's so special about the mountainous terrain here in North Wales is that it pretty much runs straight into the sea. Now that peak that I was stood on yesterday, which was obviously just a few minutes ago in this video, we had blue skies, gorgeous light, and I was looking over where I am now. So there's this connection between the two locations. Of course, it's the next day, the weather has dramatically changed. We've got really low clouds, so I can't see that mountain, but I can see hints of peaks across the water when we look straight towards Snowdonia. So yeah, I'm hopeful for an image. It's very grey, a little bit drab if I'm being honest, but there's detail and there's potential. There's always potential. So I've been walking for quite a ways down this beach and have finally come to the area where rock meets sand. Watch me fall into the water now. But we do have a composition, which is quite nice. So it's a shame that we don't have any light, and I don't think we're going to get any light at all. It's completely socked in, but what we do have is detail in the sky and we can see the mountains. So we can create quite a nice image here. I think it's really important. It's something I've learned to do over the past, I don't know, a few years, is not to become don't become obsessed with light and colour and sunsets and sunrises. Basically work with what you've got and try and make the most out of it. Got a new filter system. It's magnetic. In terms of workflow and usability, oh my gosh, it's just, I mean, single-handedly when you're on a slippy, horrible rock like I am, attaching filters which can be quite finicky, it's just a breeze. So yeah, definitely enjoying these. Of course, I always forget that the polarizer goes in the back. Whoa! So this is quite a nice image actually. I'm fairly pleased with it, although the conditions are very subdued. That's not always a bad thing. Yes, we don't have that epic lights, but we do have a beautiful scene in front of us and we can enhance our photograph with a nice composition. So I've been drawn to this rock pool, which is an obvious place to start when at the coast, and there's a series of boulders in the rock pool and then on the beach in front of the rock pool, and it's all about trying to arrange those boulders, trying to position yourself so that all of those boulders are nicely distributed, nicely balanced, not too heavy on one side or the other, and nothing creeping into frame, sort of a boulder that's half chopped off, although that's very difficult to manage, certainly out on the beach there where there are lots more boulders. And I mean, what's not to love about having a beach to yourself as the evening turns into night? No, that's rubbish, isn't it? That's the afternoon as the day ends and a new one begins. Yeah. I know. Enjoy the image. So I've come to a park up for the night, much quieter park up, because for the past couple of nights I've been pub car park or roadside, which isn't the most peaceful place to sleep, but here, man, middle of nowhere. So yeah, looking forward to this. I've got some food on the go. I've got some samosas, some chicken breasts, some pork pies, some pita breads. I've even got myself this Naga chili sauce, which is unreal. If you're a chili sauce fan, It's really hot, really flavoursome, and to top it off, a bit of avocado and lemon mayo, getting posh in the van, which is quite nice. So I'm going to cook this up. I'm so hungry, and then relax for the evening and not really do much. The photography today, it's all right. To be honest, I've had a very, very lazy day. I woke up this morning. It was cloudy. It wasn't that good. So just didn't really feel up for it today. The beach was nice, but in all honesty, yeah, I had a very, very lazy day, which is okay. I'm hoping that tomorrow is going to be far more productive. We'll see. Anyway, I need to eat some food. Honestly, I don't even come on these photo trips for photography anymore. I just get so much pleasure from just hanging out in the van by myself, solitude, cooking a nice meal, but cooking a meal, it's fantastic. Although, don't tell my wife that. Oh yeah, they're more than done. Char grilled samosas. This is my van life, I suppose. I don't really talk about it too much. I assume you've seen my van build videos. If you haven't, I have a 4-part series where I build out this entire van. But it was built for photography. It was built for trips like these where I go out for a few days, no more than a week, usually 4 or 5 days, by myself, camera, bit of food, and I just explore. I don't always shoot, especially at this time of year. There's so little time for recce's. That's why I've been sort of parking on the side of roads and stuff, so I can just get straight to these locations. But I'd say it's great. It's fantastic. Tootle around in my van, park up in quiet areas, shoot a bit of photography, come back to the van, cook a meal, relax, watch YouTube. I think queued up for tonight's cinematic event is Primal Outdoors. Jason there, and I believe he's stuck in snow, so I look forward to watching that. Man, I wish we had some snow. I've had no snow so far this year. Well, I haven't. I think it came for about a day, but I was busy. So anyway, there we go. Bye for now.